Somebody forgot Lola's dish. I'm not gonna name names, Thor, but way to go. But look how nice Kenobi is.
Did you just blame Thor?
Yeah.
For leaving Lola's dish?
Yeah. And Kenobi's just waiting there so patiently for Lola to get done eating before he eats. And Thor's trying to like move in there and get a little extra food because he's a fat ass. Kenobi's like, no way, get out of here. Your butt stinks. Alright guys, so we just checked into our hotel room in Glenwood Springs, Colorado. I drove for a very long time, so I'm going to go grab a drink. Nikki's going to lay down and get warm in bed. And then we are going to have some dinner and hit the hot springs and go to Minnesota tomorrow.
It's cold in Colorado, so I need to be under these blankets.
Alright, what is going on guys? I am in Glenwood Springs, Colorado. Just had a drink and I'm feeling a little bit better. I've been driving. I literally drove for like probably 12 hours, which is a lot of driving for those of you who don't drive. So as you can see, we're in Colorado and it is snowing like a motherfucker. There, the mountain's right there. Aspen's actually like just over that mountain on the other side. Nikki and I are gonna probably have a couple more drinks and hit up the Glenwood hot springs. And yeah, I don't know, I'm feeling good. I'm really excited to go home for Christmas. That's like one of the greatest things in the world, is just to go home and see your family. So pretty excited about that. I'm gonna go see what Nikki's up to and I'll catch up with you guys later.
It's snowing! It's like a winter wonderland, kind of. Oh my gosh. So driving all night, and now I come to this temperature change. It is so cold here, like brrr. I am having a really hard time getting used to it. My blood is having a hard time getting used to the cold weather. It is much colder than California. I can only imagine what Minnesota's gonna be like. Is it colder in Minnesota than Colorado, or no, John?
Yep.
It is. Oh my gosh. I was under the blanket for like an hour after we got here because I could not get myself to move. John adapted a little easier than I did, maybe because he's a man and I'm a woman.
True story.
But yeah, he's like trying to get me out of bed, like, get out of bed, Nikki, get out of bed, let's go do something since we're stopped. So now we're gonna go get a bite to eat. Bite. That just reminded me of Rocky Horror Picture Show, that's why I did that. Okay, so the hotel restaurant isn't open, so we're trying to find somewhere else to go. That's okay, I didn't really want to eat there anyway because they're weird. Last time we came here, I ordered mozzarella sticks, and they gave me mozzarella sticks with ranch. And I was like, don't you guys have any marinara sauce? And they're like, what, marinara sauce? We've never heard of mozzarella sticks being served with marinara sauce. And I'm like, who hasn't heard of mozzarella sticks being served with marinara sauce? That's like the regular, normal thing. So they're crazy here and serve mozzarella sticks with ranch. Rah! Well, we are downtown Glenwood Springs and about to go get something to eat, and I just thought that looked really pretty with the snow and the mountains in the background sitting on top of a hill here. Ready to get your grub on, John?
Yep. It's snowing.
It is. We've said that like 5 times already, I think. Hi. 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 Hello. I like those little cats.
We are eating dinner right now in Glenwood Springs, Colorado. You can see it's snowing out. This is actually like the view from the table that we're sitting at in the restaurant. It's awesome because it's just like picture perfect snowing.
Lying. It's not the view.
You're right, I actually
Filming a TV screen.
This is a computer generated image that I designed myself.
Green screen.
Green screen. I'm good, what can I say?
There goes some guy talking on his phone.
I just edited that in. Was dinner good?
I got some warm sake in me to warm up my belly from this cold weather.
I'll give you some warm sake.
That doesn't make any sense.
Yes, it does.
Don't be crude.
Oh yeah. Giggity.
Stupid.
Oh my god, who's that? Is that a Kenobi? Kenobi and a Nikki? Yep, just letting the dogs outside to go potty. Thor! Where's my Doodle Bear? Where's my Doodle Bear? Doodle Bear! Doodle Bear! Alright, I'm gonna try to run up this hill. Ah! Uh-oh. Woo! Woo! I made it almost halfway. Oh! Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Woo! Oh, ouch, I ran into a trailer. You park like a fucking idiot. That is kind of funny. He's definitely taking up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spots. We're gonna have a few drinks and then we're gonna hit up the hot springs. It's gonna be sweet.
I has a cold little Chihuahua. Haha, I like how my outfit is like winter meets summer. I got my hat, my bikini, and then my Ugg boots on. It's like, ready for some hot springs in the middle of winter, woo! John's wearing fleece pants to walk to the springs. You came prepared.
It's not my first time in Colorado going to the hot springs.
Me neither.
Good. You're still a noob.
Yeah, I have like no winter clothes. I'm a California girl. I've adapted.
It's funny when people are like, you must be a California girl, and you're like, actually I'm from Minnesota. And they're like, oh, well, you look like a California girl.
Yeah, I get that a lot. Woo! So we just got back from the Sulfur Hot Springs and that was really, really relaxing. Just what we needed after a long drive before we make it all the way to Minnesota. Needless to say, I smell like rotten eggs after sitting in those Sulfur Springs. We didn't take the flip with us to the springs because I heard a little rumor that cameras don't like water. So we decided not to bring it just to avoid conflict. It was a really nice stop. I felt like a little snow monkey when I was in there. And then I was thinking how much it would suck to be a monkey because monkeys don't have towels and you know, you're all warm in there and then the monkeys get out and they must be freezing. Ooh. Relaxing in those springs left us feeling exhausted, so we're gonna take it easy tonight and get an early start tomorrow and finish our drive to Minnesota. The mountains are so high it's hard to get them all in the screen. Ooh, this time going through Colorado we have lots of snow on the mountains. There was snow at the top before, but now there's snow at the bottom. Wow.
That's so pretty.
Mm-hmm. It is really pretty.
I'm trying to get through here in a covered wagon. That shit would suck so bad.
You say that every single time we come to Colorado.
Well, it's because every time I come to Colorado and go over the Rockies, I think about how shitty it would be to come over the Rockies in like the early 1800s. What would you do? You'd get here and be like, somebody put rocks here. That up there? What's up there? Oh my god!
I'm not back far enough. Jesus mobile, Jesus is taking Kenobi out to go potty, and Kenobi made friends with the Jesus mobile dog. The dog came running out from the Jesus mobile. Huh? Kenobi made friends with the Jesus mobile dog. There you go. Covered in snow, the Vail ski area. There's skiers going down that hill right now. I can see them.
It's pretty crazy. That hill's like 2.5 miles long all the way up to the top, so you can literally like spend 25 minutes, 30 minutes skiing down it. And that is Copper Mountain. Just a little bit better shot here. Copper is pretty well known for their half pipe. They have one of the best half pipe cutters in the world. At least they did when I lived here. I don't know if that's still true. A half pipe cutter is someone who actually runs the half pipe dragon, and that's how they make half pipes. They use a really pretty sophisticated auger drilling system to kind of carve out the snow. They stack it all up, and then the guy comes through with a pipe dragon and cuts out one side at a time. And if you don't have somebody who does a good job, your pipe just sucks. And that was kind of a problem over at Breckenridge. They didn't have a good pipe cutter, so they went over and stole the guy from Keystone. I think Keystone had one of the, and still does have one of the best terrain park teams as far as freestyle skiing parks go and snowboarding. But yeah, I don't know, it's kind of cool to be back here. It brings back a couple of old memories of skiing at Copper Mountain with my family. Me and my brother and my stepsister Emily and my dad came out here and we went snow tubing and skiing and it was awesome. Or maybe that was Winter Park. I'm not sure. No, I think we went to Copper. That's what happens when you ski at too many places.
Here we are passing Lake Dillon. The scenery is so much different in the wintertime than it was in the summer, so we just thought it was really pretty and wanted to film. Oh look, a truck! Way. Fred, are you cuddling with Lola? Lola, is Fred cuddling with you? Actually, I was kind of nervous about driving him cross country because I thought it might stress him out too much. But he doesn't seem to mind at all.
He does a fantastic job.
He does so well in a car for a cat. Well, when we first brought him, I bought that box for him, and I had him in that box, and he was meowing and meowing nonstop, like meow, meow, meow. So I opened the door, and then he just got out, jumped up on my lap, and laid down, and he just has kind of been sleeping. He just doesn't like being in the box. Do you, Fred?
Last night when we were sleeping in the hotel room, woke me up. Pretty bad. This is the Johnson Tunnel. The other side over there is the Eisenhower Tunnel, and I believe this is one of the longest tunnels in the United States, and definitely the longest mountain pass tunnel. And it's crazy because the other side, like, it was okay. It was pretty bad weather, but this other side it could be 180 degrees, just different weather. It could be snowing, it could be raining, it could be sunny with no snow. It's pretty crazy what happens on the other side of the mountains. It's pretty cute. I can pet them both at the same time. That's what she said. Hi, Fred. And Nikki is just driving away, jamming out. What's going on, guys? So I hope this looks alright. We are in Omaha, Nebraska, believe it or not. Not really much else I can say except Omaha kind of blows. Nebraska in general kind of blows. No offense to anybody living in Nebraska or Omaha, but it's just so flat and open and boring that it drives me nuts. I'm so glad that we're going to be getting into Iowa, which is almost as equally boring state. No apologies to anybody that lives in Iowa. And then we'll be on to good old not boring Minnesota. Yeah. Well, we are probably got about 5 more hours of driving, and I am so excited to get out of the car. So is Thor. Thor, you excited to get out of the car, Doodle Bear? Doodle Bear. How am I supposed to get any work here done with a kitten? That's just ridiculous. Fred. Fred, I see you. No, I don't. You're right. Alright, what's going on, guys? So we just got back to Minnesota. It is 3 in the morning and I am tired. I'm gonna go to bed. It's been just a long trip and I'm so glad to be home. It's pretty nice to be sleeping in your own bed again. So, yeah, I don't know. Stay tuned for the next part of the vlog.